Yo guys, and welcome back towards this new video here on the channel. And on today's video I will be discussing the current Bitcoin breakouts we're getting here on the daily time frame, here on the 4-hourly time frame, and as well the new patterns that are getting unfolded here on that 1-hour time frame. So make sure to watch this video till the end, because yes, I can guarantee you this is going to be an important update. And at the same time guys, while you're already down there, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course do know smashing up that like button only will take a few seconds of your time, but it will be absolutely help us out massively here on Crypto YouTube, since the interest is extremely low here. So what we can currently see here is that on the 1-hour time frame, Bitcoin is forming a beautiful structure. What we can see over here, Bitcoin, of course, formed a massive rally towards the upside, of course, on the 1-hour time frame. And right now, what is it starting to do? It is forming to start to be forming a bull flag here on the market. So this is actually looking very interesting, since this is a very typical bullish bias continuation pattern. And if you're really going to look at the price target for such kind of a bull flag, you're definitely going to be aiming for targets around the 40.8k, and that is going to be extremely exciting. And I truly hope Bitcoin is going to be seeing the positive breakout today, because basically the 40.6k is already going to be a price target. First of all, since yesterday we were looking at the market, Bitcoin formed, of course, a clear resistance range here on the top side. And like you can see, we were forming a double bottom here on the market, double bottom getting formed together with this horizontal resistance, basically looking like an W reversal structure. So since we broke above the W structure, we retested it perfectly, and right now we are starting to be moving towards that upside target. What my target is, of course, for this trade is then going to be around that 40.6k target. And of course, if we're going to be measured this price target on the Bitcoin 1-hour chart, and if we're also going to look at this bull flag scenario, we are basically going to have the same price target. So actually for me, it would make a lot of sense to see that increasement later today towards the upside getting created. At the same time, I'm going to look at the 4-hourly time frame. And oh, this is absolutely beautiful. This is so beautiful to see. We are currently having a bullish breakout on the 4-hourly time frame. And just notice that this is a very clear, and we've been talking about this several times. We've been warning you guys about it several times. We are just right now looking at a very typical bullish bias reversal pattern. And it is just very likely that Bitcoin was going to be breaking towards the upside. I have been warning you guys for it. And right now we are getting this positive breakout. Yes, there are still some levels that we do need to break above to really see a further continuation. Really, the level that we're currently trading on is going to be providing some resistance. It's basically the 40k horizontal resistance range. And of course, after that, we've got the 42k that will be probably provide also massive rejections. But of course, we are going to take one step at a time. So break above 40k is going to be extremely bullish. And for me, first of all, I'm going to target that 40.6k, since that is, a pretty significant rejection zone here. On the daily time frame, we're however still forming that beautiful upward sloping support line, and you can just see how perfectly we are getting supported. We bounced so perfectly from it. Look at the touch point. Beautiful touch point, and right away an increasement was getting generated towards the upside here. So that is actually looking pretty strong for Bitcoin, and this could be also really lead towards an even further continuation towards the upside after successfully retesting that lower side of this channel. Also, if we're going to look at the daily time frame with the falling wedge pattern on it, my price target for the falling wedge is going to be the 47.8k, and of course that is going to be an approximately 25% move from the from the lower side. And of course, from now on, it's still going to be an easy 20% move towards the upside. And of course, if we're going to really look back at the markets, we do know falling wedges are very typical bullish bias reversal patterns. You can see them getting broken out several times here, and once again, we're getting a good volume candle with a good solid breakout, and that is exactly the thing we needed. Also, if we are going to look here at some indicators, we can currently look at the MACD, right? If I'm going to look at the MACD, you can clearly see Bitcoin flip bullish here, and the last time Bitcoin basically flipped bullish here on the MACD was around the 16th of March, and that was basically resulted in a massive rally towards the upside. So right now, daily MACD flip bullish, and we're probably going to be looking as well for that continuation towards the upside right now here. It's a pretty big signal basically for the market that it is going to show us a little bit more strength here in the coming weeks. Oh, and I'm sorry you're not even seeing it because of my face, but yeah, there will be of course a little bit more strength in the market in the coming weeks ahead of ourselves, and that is of course a thing that I absolutely love to see here. At the same time, once I'm going to go even further in towards my analysis, you can look at the weekly time frame, and of course, I still don't really get it. Many people are extremely bearish on Bitcoin, but what I've been saying here on this box over here, I have been accumulating so much Bitcoin. I've been accumulating such a strong leverage position because yes, I am really want to catch this next leg up here, because if I can get an entry on the lower side, and of course, I've already got several entries over here. I previously got around here a swing trade entry on January 2021 that made me so much profit. As well over here, I'm open to swing trade literally in the bottom of July. I have done this several times before. And what am I doing right now? I am sharing my trading strategy with you guys out there. I am currently long on Bitcoin with 151,000 US dollars. And of course, in quantity, it's 700,000 US dollars with only a 4x leverage. I am buying more. I am buying more as the further the market is going to come down. So I don't care if the market is going to come down a little bit more here, because I will be prepared to be buying more, because for me, it's an average accumulation range. I am willing to pay my Bitcoin. I mean, I'm willing to pay 30K for my Bitcoin, but I'm also willing to pay 40K for my Bitcoin. I'm basically accumulating in this whole range here. So yeah, what I'm currently really expecting is that we are going to get a massive bounce here. And I mean, purely if you're looking at the weekly time frame, I mean, there has to go something. I mean, there's probably something you're not seeing if you're in a big of a Bitcoin bear, but we are forming a beautiful upward sloping support. And just look at this yellow line here, and as well, you could be approach it from here on. You can also say and also argue, okay, we're still moving up on the weekly time frame, and Bitcoin is still basically showing us a lot of strength here. But then basically, on this zoomed out view here, you can clearly see that we are still trading in an uptrend. We're still forming these higher lows, and we're just really continuing the trend towards the upside. And that's, of course, the thing to take in consideration. And also really looking at the volume and liquidity that's currently trading on this level. We do know that we're currently trading on massive volume support ranges, what basically means there is a huge amount of, we're literally on the level we're currently trading on support getting found on this level. So this 37 to 38K is just a major level of support for Bitcoin, and that's why I'm been buying there as well. At the same time, a reason why I've been accumulating my long positions on Bitcoin and why I'm getting even more comfortable in my trading position is this exiting of shorts of the Bitfinex Whales here. And just know, of course, some people may say, okay, if shorts go out of the market, it's bad because it will be not getting squeezed, but these are shorts that are taking their losses right now, because yesterday we have seen a lot of short sellers sell over the market in a loss. And what this basically means here is that the less shorts that are going to be in the market, the less sell pressure there will be in the market, because if the market comes down here, they will take profit from the longs here, the longs will take a hit, and longs add buy pressure to the market, and shorts take away buy pressure of the market, so they give sell pressure. So it's a very good sign here that we are getting these sellers out of the market. And if we're looking back here at previous rallies on the market, this was of course the beginning of the year in February, but also do notice here these big rallies. You see these shorts getting exited here. This was of course July 2021. What happened in July 2021? We were basically trading in this summer low here, and that was a very good point to exit your shorting positions. And look at what the Bitfinex Whales did. They exited their positions, and once we were in that period of course, November, where the market was starting to look a little bit more bearish, they entered their shorting positions. So it's a very good way on really navigating yourself through this market, because Bitfinex Whales are apparently very smart, and that is why we're also getting a pretty big buy signal. And just look that this is an decreasement of an approximately 28%, and at the same time, we can see that the longing, so basically the bulls are getting more comfortable by longing this market. And also do know here, the longs were peaking out at the point of July 2021. And what also happened in July 2021, it was indeed the summer low, the market bottom. So the more longs are going to be, the more buy pressure there will be in the market, and the more shorts will be getting squeezed out. So very good signal, and we're getting a very optimistic view currently on those Bitcoin longs here on Bitfinex. So I'm actually pretty bullish on this market right now, because this is definitely a very huge signal that these bulls do know more than probably we know. At the same time, I just can't stress enough about it here on the Bitcoin exchange balance, because Bitcoin is just getting washed out of exchanges right now like crazy, like a pace never seen before. And just look here. Of course, in April 2020, we had approximately 3.1 million Bitcoin in exchanges, and currently we only approximately are having 2.4 million Bitcoin left on exchanges. Do take in consideration here, after March 2020, we saw this decreasement and this real downtrend getting started on Bitcoin available on exchanges. What does this result in? This results in a supply shock. And what is the supply shock basically is once there's not so many Bitcoin available to buy and people out of nowhere start to notice it. And that is why we had this bull run, this initial bull run into our 2021 here. And right now we're getting the same thing all over again. We're getting a massive outflow of Bitcoin on exchanges, and this could be kickstart this bull run 3.0, bull run 2.0, however you want to call it, because I have been seeing, someone tweeted about it and they were saying, many people don't get it, but the next cycle is the cycle where everyone wants to be at, because that is going to be the cycle where everyone is going to be buying, because there's literally less than 1.8% of the world owns Bitcoin. And there's just so much more to come, guys. There's so much more to come. I can't be bearish. And if you just look at the adoption curve of like young people really investing in crypto, it is crazy. We are right now investing in the next generation. And that is why I'm exposed to crypto. And also, another bullish market indicator. Look at this. This is the capacity of the Lightning Network. And basically the Lightning Network make sure that we are going to be having fast and reliable transactions for Bitcoin. And of course, you can see at the beginning of this rally here, back in beginning 2021, the Lightning Network was not really having a high capacity yet, but right now it has. So the transactions are way cheaper for Bitcoin again in this period right now. And just look at the growth of the network. Massive growth here. But more importantly, look at the first phase where the Lightning Network was growing. And that was, of course, in the bear market low. The bear market low saw a huge spike in growth of the network. And what did happen? Approximately on the 18th of March 2019, we topped out here. And in the beginning of May, so once again, beginning of May, we had this massive rally towards the upside. Why did we have this rally towards the upside, you may be wondering? I personally think because it was of the network growth. The value of the network was growing, so the price is going to be following. And what are we seeing right now, what many people don't see here? Like, we are seeing a massive growth across this network. And excuse me, we're seeing a massive growth across the Lightning Network on Bitcoin. We're seeing a massive amount of adoption coming towards it. And we're seeing the network basically stronging up here. And just like we had last time right here in 2019 bear market, 2018 bear market, once this happened, usually a very big rally follows. So yeah, I'm personally really anticipating such kind of a big rally to really come towards the market anytime soon here. At the same time, yeah, my trade, I am so in love with this trade, and I still got so many orders waiting to get filled up here on Bybit here. So for everyone out there who's interested in swing trading is basically for me in strategy how I can accumulate more Bitcoin in towards my trading position, but not going to enter it all at once. No, I'm going to enter it in steps. So market falls lower and lower, I will be buying more and more. And I personally think that this is going to be one of my legendary trades I've ever opened. I'm currently invested already 150k in it, and I'm personally still waiting to enter even more in towards it. So yeah, guys, if you're interested in trading, make sure to check out the link in the description here. It will be highly appreciated if you're going to use the link in the description, because if you're going to do so and sign up for my link in the description, you will be getting a $4,800 deposit bonus. And if you do not use the link at all here, you will be only get a 400. So it's basically a win-win. But anyways, guys, it's been an absolutely amazing pleasure to be your guest of the show today here. And hopefully, we're going to be back later today with more positive updates here on this potential bull flag that's going to be breaking out after this W breakout. The things are starting to shape up very well for Bitcoin, guys. The network is going parabolic, but the only thing that's not following right now is the price action. And usually, it tends to follow afterwards. So make sure to prepare your bags here, because we are very close at a stage where the market can absolutely go parabolic again. And I can tell you already, the next parabolic is going to be a way better one than the first one. And you have the possibility to be a part of it. So make sure to do your own research. I'm extremely ready for it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.